Hello and welcome to another episode of Mighty High's World. This is episode 89 and last episode we ended up taking on the dragon and winning. But if you guys noticed in the last episode I also died literally just after I killed the dragon. I didn't realise that would happen, but it did. Because when the dragon's doing that sparkly thing when it dies, apparently that can also hurt you. So just be aware of that. But we fought him and we won. And we got some goodies out of it as well. So we got a spare elytra out of it due to a mod pack I'm using. So that was last episode. So what are we going to do in today's episode? Well, we have that kelp farm there down in the sea behind me. It's been there for a few episodes now and it's producing quite a lot of kelp, and it's also got quite a lot of dried kelp in it as well. So if we just swoop down here and have a look in this chest, you can see all this dried kelp here. So I'm actually going to take as much as I can and convert that into dry kelp blocks when I get a chance to see a crafting table. Because there's not one around here. This is really hard to move around as well. The amount of soul sand around here, but then slime blocks are the same because of the bounciness and stuff. I've got to finish this off at some point. I might do some more of this in today's episode at the end. Yeah, because I just covered this part in slime blocks for now. But I think I've got a good idea of where everything's going to go around here. So I'm going to finish off up to where that ravine is over there. And then fill in all this area as well around this green crack in the ground. And we've still got a villager under here as well, which we need to move. So all this area as well is going to be terraformed like that over there with the mushrooms and that. So that's all good. So yeah, so we've got some pretty hefty plans to do around this base. Plus I've also got to do the witch farm as well, which is coming along pretty well, so be tuned for that one anytime soon. So we're going to be doing this, so I'll grab some resources, and to be quite fair with you guys, I haven't really got any ideas on what to do. I could make this into a ship, but you would see that it's attached to the ground, so I don't think that's going to be a good idea. So maybe some kind of power source leading into the base would be a better idea, and then we can build some ships over here, like over this part instead. I think that'll be a good idea. So let's get some resources and building materials and see what we can come up with. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I've got some resources now to build this, and I think we're going to be building a kind of like a power plant thing, but it's only going to be small and fit the size of this. So imagine that this structure is taking power from the ocean and then converting it into power for our base, and then we could possibly have a few of these dotted around as well, because that would make sense. And then over there on the other side of this little island we can have a port, but that might interfere with the actual ground over here. I'm not entirely sure how we can make that work. Maybe we could have like flying machines and stuff like that, possibly. But yeah, that's for another day, I guess. But for now, I think it's probably a good idea to sort out a rough structure for this and plan it out a bit more. Because I'm not entirely sure how this is going to look. I just got a vague idea of what it's going to be. So yes, but we've got some resources. I'm using red for this build, so red concrete and red glass. Also I've got some white concrete as well, so I think that should look pretty decent. So I think the first thing I should do really is put some more kelp in here actually. Yeah, I'll put 64 kelp in there, and we've got quite a lot of kelp still, so that should be alright for now. This thing, that poor little smoker just hasn't stopped, has it? Anyway, let's start laying down some foundations for this, and I'll show you guys what I've done. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got a fairly basic structure now, and this red thing in front of us is what we've got. So I haven't gone overboard, however I have used up quite a bit of concrete doing this, and I'm down to my last like 3 stacks of white concrete already, which is ridiculous considering the amount of sand and gravel I've actually mined. I thought I had a lot more, but apparently not. But this is what we've got. It's not a very interesting structure. It's basically just a massive square at the moment with a load of scaffolding blocks around here to hold up all this concrete, otherwise it would fall. So the next thing I need to do really is change it into solid concrete with water, which I can do in a bit, but I thought I'd just show you quickly what it's looking like. So these like little holes in the sides will probably just have red glass in. Like I've done on the bottom, I've put red glass on the bottom so we can see inside the farm. I could have used clear glass or blue glass, but I was thinking of what colour I should use for this build, and I was thinking, well, kelp gets smelted and my smelter is in my red zone, so why not make it red and kind of go with the smelter we've got up there, which is kind of the idea of this. So it's not finished yet, still got a fair bit to do. I've got to fill in all these gaps with either glass or something, and the roof as well. I was thinking using iron trapdoors or something like that to make it somewhat look like a factory roof, but I'm not entirely sure yet. But this is what I've got so far, basically just a bit of concrete and glass on the top, and then on the bottom, as you can see, we've got our glass, and then we've got like this kind of like weird, I wouldn't say weird, but this kind of like staggered concrete coming outwards. So I think I might continue this kind of pattern out one more block, but it's probably a good idea to solidify this concrete now. So let's just grab some water, and basically we're going to be doing this for the next 5 minutes or so by the looks of things. Is that actually going to the bottom as well? It should be. Let's just double check that. And yeah, it's clearing the bottom as well, so that's good. So I'll get on to doing this and come back to you in a minute, but it's probably a good idea to sleep as well. Luckily my bed's just over here, eh? Alright, so now that's done, it's looking a lot better than it was. I don't know why, but I really just don't like the powdered concrete texture. We've missed a couple of blocks here and there by the looks of things, but hopefully most things are done. We can probably sort out the ones we've missed, although I can't see any at the moment. But now it's just time to get rid of all this scaffolding and hopefully nothing falls down on us. So this is the easiest thing to do, which is basically just getting rid of this. If we just ping these off like that, it'll get rid of all the top. I do need to get rid of the dirt and the netherrack on the top as well. But let's get rid of this scaffolding first. Probably need to... The irony of using scaffolding, I need to actually use it to get up. I'm supposed to be getting rid of it. And I also need to cover in some of these blocks as well that I've used to place scaffolding. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Nope, that's obviously one that's fallen. Can we jump and place? No, that is odd. Oh yeah, that's why. Because it's sticking to that one there. So we can place that, and can we just replace that coming up here? Yeah, we can. Cool. So I'll just check the corners as well, just in case anything likes to move, because I know I have missed a few blocks in the corners when I've been placing the scaffolding. I think that's it though, really. So yeah, we've got ourselves a shell of a structure now at least. So let's clear this place up, get rid of all the blocks we don't need, replace them if need be, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to be doing after. Alright ladies and gentlemen, so I'm just in the process of getting rid of the top layer of dirt and netherrack, and I've got a creeper here, but I've also got a dude with a trident somewhere around here. There he is, and he might actually kill me, to be fair with you. Oh, there's 2 of them. Go on. Oh, yeah, like I didn't hit him already. Thank you. Goodbye. You got nothing on you there, do you? No, he didn't have a trident. Meh. Die. Die, brethren. I'll just kill your other brethren instead, eh? Alright, so now that's done, let's take a look at it from the sky, and that's looking 10 times better than it was. So there's still a lot of work to do with this. As I say, we need to do these walls, but also I was thinking it should have some kind of smokestack here. One, so that it looks cool, and two, so that we can actually access this chest as well, and that has filled up a lot since I've started to build this. So yeah, let's just quickly plan out how big this smokestack's going to be. I reckon about 5 by 5 or something. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yeah, let's go out one more and then square it off like that. I think that's a pretty decent size for a smokestack. Maybe go out a bit more, couple more blocks. Like so, and then we can cap it off there. What's that like then? Yeah, that's too big though, isn't it really? Right, so if we get rid of this, and then we can use that, but we could probably split this into two as it goes higher and have like 2 smoke chambers instead. So if we split this roughly in the middle like that, I don't exactly know how this is going to work, but I'm just planning it out at the moment. I'll show you guys what I've done in a bit, but I think that's a fairly interesting size for a smokestack. Maybe if we cut it off there, we could use that 3x3 area as one, and the same on this side as well. So imagine this on this kind of shape on the top basically, and then we can get rid of this. Yeah, I think that will work out alright, because we also need to go underneath here as well, down to about probably a couple of blocks away, so from here onwards, and then we need to like make our way up like this. And I'm running really low on concrete. I might actually have to go mining for some sand at this rate, because this is all the concrete I've got. Oh well. So yeah, something like that, and then we can continue that kind of shape on the other side. So let's just grab this concrete quickly, so we can kind of like make, where it does end, there. So kind of like follow that shape, and I think over here as well will be a good idea. So like this. Is that one off there? What? Okay then. That's interesting. So we need to move this apparently. That's a bit odd. Have I completely fluffed the symmetry of this up? No. That can probably go that way instead then. And then I can figure out how to connect it underneath. So that's the basic idea of what I've got going anyway. So I really do need to collect some resources. So I'm going to go out resource gathering, collect a load of sand. I've got a load of gravel, so that's not a problem, and bone meal's not a problem. It really is just the sand at the moment. So I'm going to grab probably half an inventory of sand just to finish off this project, and see what we can build here. So let's do that, and I'll get back to you guys with an update. Alright, so I'm just building these smokestacks and an area where we can get to all the kelp and dried kelp we're creating here. So I've made this little section here where we can actually access our furnaces or smokers. This should be enough room to put a few of them in at least, because technically we only really need the one, as long as we can keep it stocked up, but I think 1 or 2 should be good enough for this. I mean, we're pretty much got a full chest, a full double chest even, full of dried kelp already. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of dried kelp already, plus the 3 that I've already got, but I've already put a stack in there already. So we've got about 2 stacks of dried kelp, plus whatever's in there. But that's not all. If we just go up here quickly, I've been hearing this sound for absolutely ages and have only just figured out where he is. He is here. We have a drowned in the farm. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this guy is just sticking around in our kelp farm, just bobbing along as they do. And we got a creeper on our butt. Let's get rid of him. Go away. I really need to light this place up, don't I? There's like 3 creepers and a spider over there as well. So yeah, I've got some sea lanterns on me, but really not sure how to light this place up, to be fair. Let's just see what we can do. Goodbye, spider. I think putting sea lanterns in the corners here might help. Let's just check that and do that quickly and see what happens. It's probably not going to light every single place. No, it's not, is it? Maybe here as well. That might work and help out. Because the floor's glass, so nothing will spawn on the glass. It's more these concrete blocks that they're spawning on. So I do need to do something about that. Otherwise, the place is just going to be a creeper explosion all the time, every 5 minutes. And I don't think we want that, do we? So let's just place these around up there, around here as well. I think that's enough light, although time will tell. So let's just do this quickly and get on with building our smokestacks. I should probably get... What the hell? Oh, it's only a zombie on the top of my build. Thank you very much, zombie. Let's try and swoop up and kill him, eh? Let's do an aerial attack on this guy. There you are. Oh, we've got a skeleton on as well. Okay. And dead. No, dead. You are dead. No. Goodbye, sir. Thank you. What is that over there? Oh. I thought I saw something moving. Apparently it's nothing. How can I light the top of this up, I guess? I think I'll just put sea lanterns in these corners for now and figure that one out after I've done the smokestacks, I guess. It's probably a good idea to get a few campfires here as well as actual smoke. So I need to make some of them, but yeah, this is coming along slowly. Let's put it that way. It's taken quite a while to build and it's getting on a bit where I am as well, so might have to continue this tomorrow, to be fair with you, but I'll see how far I can get. And hello, Enderman. Hi. You can't get to me because I'm surrounded by water. Oh, look at you and your fancy little island. I've got a bow. Goodbye. Oh, he's just going to keep teleporting there, is he? You can't get to me because I'm in the water. Look at me. Ha ha ha. Anyway. What? How? What? Oh, it's you. What? Where the? Goodbye. Just go away. No, I'm not even going to take your armor, mate. It's not even worth taking your armor. This guy needs to go because he's going to kill me otherwise. I'm very low on health. I've just realised that. The amount of mobs that have tried to attack me building this thing is ridiculous. Good fuck. What? What? I've never seen an Enderman act like this before. This is quite funny. One more hit. Dead. Goodbye. Thank you. No ender pearl? Ah, you unforgiving little thing, you. Anyway, let's get on with building this and I'll show you the end result. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so it's the next day now and I think I've finished this build. However, it's not the best in the world, to be fair with you, and it could be a lot better. But let's just fly into our base and we can have a look at it. So it should be coming up very soon, just about here. And there it is. So yeah, I haven't really done much since the last clip. I've added these smokestacks and this roof. This roof I'm pretty happy about, although it probably could be a bit better. These smokestacks, however, I'm really not convinced, let's put it that way. So let's just land here. So these smokestacks just look a bit odd considering the shape of the actual build, and the shape of the build is a bit odd as well. So I could do something better than this, to be fair with you. But what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think I could do anything better with it? Put it down in the comments because I'd be interested to see what you think. I know for a fact I could probably do a lot better than this. Also, there's no entrance or anything. Haven't really drained out any of the water over there either, so that's something that needs doing. All my sponges back at the swamp at the moment, so I'll probably have to do that in off camera or in the next episode, because I am actually running out of time for this episode, unfortunately. So yeah, this build has actually taken quite a while to do, considering it doesn't look like much, I know, but it's definitely taken a few hours to do, let's put it that way. So unfortunately, I am going to have to leave it there for now, so thank you very much for watching. My name is Mighty High. If you like this video, then please click the like button, and if you really liked it, then click the subscribe button and ding that bell for further uploads. I've been Mighty High, and thank you very much for watching. Goodbye!